What's up, Yu-Gi-Oh fans? Welcome back to Budget Builds. My name is Asling, and today we are talking about the Elemental Hero Neo-Spacian build. This is going to be our Cosmo Neos turbo build, starting things off with 2 Elemental Hero Neos. I like to run 2 Spirit Neos and 1 Honest Neos. All these cards are really good. It's basically a Neos deck, so having access to all of them is nice. And I also like to run 2 Neo-Space Connector. You don't see this in every build, but this one's really nice. It's really a good 1-card starter. And we're not using the Isolde combos, but you can splash the Isolde combos in there with that, so it's really nice. Moving forward, we're going to go with our Neo-Spacian cards. We got 1 Aqua Dolphin, 1 Grand Mole, and 1 Dark Panther. They all have really weird effects, but they kind of help. Like, this one bounces a card, this one discards a card, this one helps like deal with effects. Like, it's really cool using them in the deck. I'm a big fan, even though sometimes they're there just for material. Going forward with some more crossing of the Neo-Spacian and the Elemental Heroes, we got our boy Crosskeeper. Running him at 3 is really nice. He's basically like a hero lives at home, so we like him a lot. Let's go with 2 Elemental Hero Stratos, 1 Elemental Hero Prisma. This card's so important in the deck. We got 1 Elemental Hero Shadow Mist, and then 1 Elemental Hero Liquid Soldier. I'd like to also see a Blaze Man. I currently don't own Blaze Man, so sometimes, Blaze Man's important to have. But until we get that in the mail, these are our Elemental Heroes that we're using for our Neo-Spacian build. I like to splash in a couple Destiny Heroes. No hero deck is complete without Malicious and Denier. These are kind of like the evil cards, Aster Phoenix got to help out Jaden by splashing these in his deck. And to harness the power of the Supreme King, we got the evil hero Adusted Gold. Moving forward with some of the cards that we might consider bricks, we might consider fun-ofs. We got Armed Dragon Thunder level 7. Ideally you want to use level 10, but having Chaz Princeton's power in our deck is going to make it complete. Almost as complete as Jaden's one true love, Jesse. And he's going to be able to give us Rainbow Dragon. All these cards are really nice to see in the deck. It makes the deck a lot of fun. It makes it feel like you're just harnessing the power of GX. And let me tell you, once we get into these spells, you'll really see why. Starting things off, we're going to go with 3 A Hero Lives. Hero Lives is a great way to start any hero turn. And then we're going to also use 3 E-Emergency Call. Now, in Omni Hero, you don't want to run 3, but in Neo-Spacian, having 3 in this is really important. You want that consistency. So much so that I like to run Reinforcements of the Army. Reinforcements basically gets you out Crosskeeper, so it's basically your 4th copy of Crosskeeper. It's really nice to see. To add with some consistency, we're going to go with 3 Engage Neospace. This card does your taxes. You know how in the Omni build you want to go into Increase and then Vion and discard a card, and banish a card, and then you have to get Poly? This card just gives you Poly for free. It's amazing. Moving forward with the EN cards, I like EN Wave. You can run this at 1 or 2. It's really nice. And EN Shuffle. Ideally, you want to run this as 3 at 3 as well. But all the EN cards are really helpful, and they make the Neos deck a lot more competitive. Moving forward, we'll get some fusion cards in there. So let's get 1 Miracle Fusion, and we're going to run 2 Polymerization. Having 2 Poly in the deck is really good just for opportunity cost. I like to run 1 Neos Fusion. Some people like to run 2, some people like to run 3. I don't think you need that much in the deck. It's searchable, so it's always really easy to access. 1 Fusion Destiny. It's not the focal point of the deck, so we don't need to run 3 in there, so 1 is nice. We're going to run 1 Mass Change, again, not the focal point of the deck, but it's nice to have. All these cards really help you facilitate your fusion plays. And then we also have 1 Dark Calling. This is what's going to be able to get you that evil hero card and using the power of the Supreme King. For trap cards, we only have 2, and they're both brand new. Protection of the Elements, it's our Omni Negate, and it's in an archetype, and it's searchable. It's crazy that they gave it to us. Heroes has always needed the Interruption. And to help with Interruption, we got Favorite Contact. This is the Dynamorphia card. We get to flip this over, fuse on your opponent's turn, and then we get to pop 2 monsters with the card that we summon. Or we get to skip their turn with Elemental Hero Cosmo Neos. Cosmo Neos, if you summon them with Favorite Contact on your opponent's turn, they can't activate cards. It floodgates all of their effects. It's not just Dark Law, it's not just Dark Angel, it's not just Plasma. They can't use anything. So this card is unbelievable, and summoning it out with the mainline combo is so much fun. So that's 1 Cosmo Neos. 1 Nebula Neos. You don't summon this one as much, but it's also good interruption. You basically get a negate on board. And again, with Favorite Contact, you can summon it on your opponent's turn. So we got like heroes with interruption. It's amazing. We got 1 Rainbow Neos to help out with Jesse's deck power. We got 1 Armed Neos to help out with Chaz's deck power. But to combine all of the power of Jaden's Elemental Heroes, we got Elemental Hero Flame Wingman, Infernal Rage, Elemental Hero Shining Neos Wingman, and for some Miracle Fusion plays, we got Sunrise and The Shining. You can actually swap this out with Wake Up your Elemental Hero, but in this build, we're not even going to need it. We really don't, because all of the monsters that we can summon are so much stronger. To round out the extra deck, I like to use 1 Masked Hero Darklaw, just to help out with some interruption. We got 2 Extra Hero Cross Crusader. This helps with the Destiny Hero plays. 1 Denier really just facilitates the whole combo. And 1 Extra Hero Infernal Devicer. This is again one of the evil hero cards, you know, it makes it feel like we're channeling the Supreme King, got the green and yellow eyes. And it helps us search out the Neo-Spacians or the Elemental Hero Neos. Moving forward, we got 1 Destroy Phoenix Enforcer and 1 Destiny Hero Dangerous. These are nice techs in emergency situations. Sometimes we need to go into these guys, and DP is always nice to have. And I like to end it off with 1 Evil Hero Malicious Bane to show us exactly how powerful Jaden has become throughout our time. So, running this deck is so much fun. Being able to figure out how you're going to get out your Cosmo Neos, how you're going to be able to get out your Armed Neos, how you're going to be able to get out your Nebula Neos. Summoning these big boss monsters really makes you feel like you're in the game. So, it's a lot of fun. I highly recommend this build. Ever since the Neos Wingman stuff started coming out with the Favorite Contact, like, the deck has just been snowballing into this amazing, amazing build. Right now, it's super fast, it's super consistent, it's highly interruptible, which has always been the problem with heroes. They're very, very fragile. But that's the deck. Cosmo Neos is our boy, and he is here to stay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.